Capcom.
This pandemic has spread faster than any disease in modern history.
Angry mobs roam the city, burning buildings.
Authorities are bracing for more rioting
There are
tonight.
fires burning, there are people being...
He was knocked unconscious instantly.
A citywide emergency has been declared.
The CDC has quarantined the lower Midwestern region of the U.S.
Commitment, honesty, integrity, these are the core values that create the foundation for Umbrella.
Yeah, because you're not making monsters that preys on living things, right? You're not making a virus that will infect any living thing and turn them into zombies. Or how about Nemesis, the unstoppable giant that is sent out to do a mission to kill specific targets? Honesty and integrity, my ass. Waking up during the nightmare cliche. You know, I appreciate Nicole Tompkins. She really did perform her role as Jill Valentine very well. But I have to admit, Julia Roth is the Jill Valentine I'm used to seeing. She will always be the best model for Jill Valentine, and it's unfortunate that devs thought it was a wise choice to replace her.
Hello?
Jill, are you okay?
Brad, is that you?
Listen, you gotta get out of there.
What are you talking about?
I don't have time to explain. You gotta get out of there right now.
Alright, let me grab my...
First of all, how didn't that knock Jill out? Nemesis literally just broke the wall right on her face. Jill literally flew back across the room. Second, I find it odd that Nemesis breaks through right when Brad called. I mean, Jill was just sleeping. Brad had all that time to warn Jill about what was coming to her. Jill gets up and starts running after this. This remake made Nemesis into a joke. How many times he had Jill and could have just killed it easily? He could have just snapped in half right now. I will be pointing them out as we go. So Nemesis breaks through walls, walks through explosions, tanks rockets to the face like it's nothing, but a door is what stops him? I mean, sure, the devs made Jill's plot armor into indestructible titanium, but shouldn't there be a limit?
No way.
Why was that person hanging from there? Why didn't he just jump from the lowest point possible? Did he think he was gonna have the same plot armor as Jill? Yeah, okay. I'm sorry, but from that impact, Jill shouldn't be able to just grab the edge from that fire escape without breaking her wrists. Shouldn't that push Jill off the fire escape? Sure, Nemesis grabbed her head, but if you look at it from frame to frame, you'll see the wall going through Jill as if the wall isn't solid and unable to go through Jill. No! Again, Nemesis has Jill and is able to kill her, but he drops her to the ground and chases her. Isn't he on a mission to kill all stars? Wow, Capcom, how is it that you made X from Resident Evil 2 so much better than Nemesis? One of the best threats that has been in any game. As if that little crumble of rocks is enough to stop Nemesis from going through. What really stopped Nemesis is the one and only plot armor Jill has.
Brad! Here they come!
That is extremely smart of you, Brad. Just stand in front of a horde of zombies that will eventually break down that temporary wall. Wow, Brad. For a STARS member, you're a genius. Just waste time by throwing a useless object at a bunch of zombies coming your way. Why didn't Brad just go with Jill to the door at the back? Now that Brad is dead from this point, Nemesis will not complete even a single fraction of his mission, which is to kill all STARS members.
Come on, Jill. We know how this ends.
No, I don't.
Yes you do, Jill. You're surviving from the Spence Mansion. You've seen what a bite from these infectious zombies will do to any living thing.
I'm sorry, Brad.
Anyone notice how we don't hear Brad scream? So, since when are zombies capable of working in an elevator? If it's a zombie game, you better prepare for these random spawning enemies because the game likes to fuck you when you least expect it.
Come on. Start, damn it.
I'm getting a Resident Evil 6 vibe, and if anything, and I mean anything, gives me that kind of vibe, it's going to get this. The fact that Jill didn't at least break her neck is confirmation she is indestructible with the plot armor the devs gave her. Honestly, I think she has stronger plot armor than Leon. Let's talk about Nemesis' design for a second. What the hell were the devs thinking about changing his superior design? I'm not coming from a nostalgic perspective. I'm being genuine. What was the reason to change it? Do not fix was not broken. Why do people feel the need to do that? Nemesis did it send it right back to him.
Hey, Captain. This fine young lady could use our help.
Carlos, you didn't even think to ask fine young lady her name? She is an elite operative of RPD, Special Tactics and Rescue Service. Her name is something Valentine.
It's Jill.
Nice to meet you, Jill. I am UBCS Platoon Leader Mikhail Viktor. My team was sent here to rescue civilians.
Right. How's that going for you?
The city is completely cut off, isolated. Most of the 100,000 civilians will wind up dead. Correction, undead. My platoon has suffered serious losses. Just keeping them alive is more than I can manage.
Well, you can thank your corporate overlords for that.
Yes. Well, we are doing all we can. If we can get this subway train moving, we can evacuate some survivors. But we need help. My men cannot do this alone.
All right. I'm in. But I am on their side, not yours.
Oh, hey. It's cool. We all want the same thing.
Thank you, Jill.
All right, Super Cop. Here you go. We can use this to stay in contact.
I know what a radio is.
Well, first, Carlos, I don't think you need to explain what a radio is to Jill. Someone who has more experience than you when it comes to situations like this. Jill, I get you don't like people hired by Umbrella. Carlos has no clue what's behind all this. Yes, Jill doesn't know, but it's still a sin.
Okay, first things first. We need to get you geared up. Head up to street level. You'll find supplies there.
Oh yeah, a couple of bullets, grenades, and healing kits. Like seriously, that's a nice looking rifle you're holding. I couldn't get one of those? Sure would have been nice.
Jill, it's me again. You topside yet?
Work.
Wow, Carlos. It hasn't even been 20 seconds and you're already calling. You want to give her a minute? Like, a literal minute? Never mind. Sin removed.
Carlos, I've reached the main avenue. Which way do I go?
Jill, Raccoon City is your hometown. I know every location in my hometown. Ask me anything about it and I'll tell you. Why don't you know your own home? Capcom really Scott cold. He would like to have his idea back.
What the hell was it doing to them?
So I see we're gonna add some RE4 features into this game. I mean, I don't have an issue with it because RE4 is one of my favorite Resident Evil games of all time. Though it would be nice to see something new and not having to see the same shit on every installment.
Nice job, Super Cop. I'm impressed.
We back in business?
Yeah, mostly. But we need 30 to 40 minutes to finish maintenance. Nikolai, how are we doing?
The town's crawling with those freaks. No chance of fighting our way out of the city. Why is she here?
Well, if I'm not mistaken, you did tell her to go back to the station because you consider her weak.
Go back to the subway station. We don't need a bleeding heart like you getting in the way. Wait, friend. She's unreliable. Can't pull the trigger when it counts.
Hey, take it easy.
As much as a beast Joe is, she literally just stood there all quiet without defending herself. I mean, she could have told the guys Nikolai killed one of their members without giving him a chance.
Come on, you creepy ass stalker!
Why is Joe risking her life for these people she never even met? I guess she's aware of her supernatural ability known as plot armor.
Come on, you creepy ass stalker! You want... I'll give you stars!
I'm so disappointed Joe said the famous stars line so early in the game. Should have held it for the end like the original. Nice job, Capcom. Did Nemesis just punch me through the closed door? I mean, of course Joe would survive that because, you know, she's Joe. But wow. How the hell Nemesis know she was coming from up there? There are other ways to get out the sewer. Also, this is another example of Nemesis letting Joe go when he could easily just crush her head. This looks cool and all, but why did Nemesis point that at her without blasting her and turning Jill into ashes?
Carlos, it's Jill. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. You alright?
Yeah. Bastard's dead.
Good. Fuck him. What were you thinking? Turning yourself into bait. You could have been killed.
Don't start. I did what I had to.
Damn, not one day passed and these two are arguing as if they're married.
Don't move! Shit, Jill.
Kendo, you're alright.
Yeah, all right's a stretch. Sorry I got a little jumpy there. Didn't know quite what to expect.
No shit. Look, we're using the subway to get people out of town. You in?
Subway. Well, that's good thinking.
When we get out, there's gonna be a lot to do. We could use a man of your skill set. What's wrong?
Jill, did you not hear that call from the background? Also, Kendall, why didn't you tell Jill your daughter's infected at this point? Not that it would have done any good. By the time Jill got a hold of the cure for the virus, it would have been too late for that little girl. Still though, I would have liked to see Jill's reaction. I don't want no one telling me Jill doesn't have indestructible plot armor. She just took a rocket point blank and got up to walk it off. Also, where'd the Nemesis go? He couldn't have thought his mission was successful. He still needed to confirm his kill. Capcom, I had high expectations for this game. Shame on you for ruining what could have been the best remake of all time.
Good work. Your reputation is well deserved. Get inside. Subway's about to leave. Carlos, Tyrell, you have your orders. You need to go back out into the city and find Nathaniel Bart.
This isn't the last man out of town, right?
Do not worry. Once the civilians are safe, the train will be back.
It's alright, you go on ahead. I'm not gonna die on you, leave you in a cold, cruel, Carlosless world.
You'll need to find this scientist. His vaccine research could save us all.
You see? You're learning. The only life that matters is your own.
Good luck. Let's go!
You don't really think a pencil pusher like Bart is still alive, do you?
I have it on good authority. Why? Are you worried about teammates? Or something else? Funny how brainless zombies can ambush a platoon like that. Funny the gate was locked. Don't you think?
What was that?
How the fuck did Nemesis caught up to this moving train? Last time we saw him, he was in the city busy shooting unlimited rockets at Jill.
Nikolai, what are you doing?
It's not after you.
Nikolai!
Get off my head, shitbird!
Can someone explain to me how Nikolai got off the train when it was moving at full speed? How did Jill survive this? I'm getting tired of this plot the man bullshit.
Brad, stop! T. Come on, man. Not you too. Sorry.
Wow, this is the first and last time we actually see a zombie speak. I have never seen some bullshit in all of Resident Evil. Wait. Never mind. Clearly I'm using a rocket launcher, but when the game turns into a cutscene, it automatically switches to the grenade launcher when I never even had the grenade launcher in my inventory in the first place. How does that make sense? Wow, Capcom, a simple fixing could do the trick. How lazy. Oh, okay, so Nemesis in his human figure form can tank rockets to the face and survive, C4 explosion at point blank, multiple grenade launchers, but his arm will be chopped off with this gate? The sin here is the fact that when someone gets bit by a zombie, they turn into a zombie in minutes if they don't have a significant role in the story. But when it comes to Jill, who just got infected by Beast version Nemesis, will take hours to mutate into a zombie.
Yes.
Damn, you ugly.
Fight it, Jill.
Why is Carlos telling Jill to fight the virus as if that's going to work? The virus won't stop unless you have the vaccine. If it's one thing Capcom did right, is the design for these hunters. Look, I may be an asshole, but I give credit where credit is due. Minus one sin.
VRC Chief Nathaniel Bard, September 29, 11 p.m. I am acutely aware that my time's running out. And I hope and pray, by making this recording and bringing the truth to light, that I can restore some small shred of honor to my name. All of Raccoon City's suffering began with the release of a biological weapon known as the T-virus. My employer, the Umbrella Corporation, engineered this virus, and they ordered my team to develop a vaccine, which we did. Now, I keep samples of this vaccine here in my office. The rest of it is stored underground. But those sons of bitches at the board, they want to destroy it. They don't want the world to know what they've done. So they're trying to erase all evidence that the virus ever existed. No, I'm not a fool. I know they don't want me to...
My God, Jill knew all along. And she trusted me anyway. Fuck!
I call bullshit on that. So you're telling me the code to enter through that door is fucked? Maybe I should try to hack through the government's coding system and test my luck. Nah, I'm glad I wasn't the only one who thought this vaccine has a weird color. I get Japanese are freaky ass people, but wow, now they're implementing their freakiness in the game. Who knew Capcom were able to make vibrator juice? Wow, another obvious scene where we can tell the main character's having a nightmare that is a sign of foreshadowing.
Morning, sunshine.
You saved my life.
I sure as shit didn't. That was all Carlos. He carried you here and he treated you himself. Crazy bastard.
Where is he?
He went underground. Bard stockpiled the vaccine, enough to give this city some hope.
He thinks he can do this by himself. I'm going after him.
Wait, did you see the broadcast? They're gonna blow the city sky high. I'm trying to get a hold of someone, anyone with the clearance to stop it. Leave this mess to him. He's a professional.
So am I.
Tyrell, do you not know who this is? Why do you think Mikao wanted her to help you guys? Jill's reputation should speak for herself. The fact that you said that's a sin. How did Carlos manage to go underground when this was the only way of going underground? He couldn't have locked the door from this side if he went underground because that would be impossible. Capcom, did you guys think this through?
Was it no one in the hospital ever noticed all this?
Well, that's because most employees in the hospital wouldn't be allowed to go here. Also, if they did get here, they would be killed so the word won't get out. Umbrella is a corrupted corporation that is responsible for the virus that turned all living things into flesh-eating zombies. You think anyone would just know about this? I don't care how much of a badass Jill is. She shouldn't be able to pull herself from Nemesis' grip when he has her whole leg on lock.
Nikolai, don't! The city needs that vaccine!
Jill, the city will be blown up anyway. Everyone in Raccoon City has been killed or will turn into zombies. The city is dead and you need to worry about getting out of the city before it's too late for you.
Part on you is getting through. Now I know you can't put a price on life.
At this point, Nikolai has his guard dropped. Jill should have grabbed his leg and pulled him down with her. That way he would be in danger because Nemesis is right around the corner.
It's done. Give me the vaccine, you greedy son of a bitch.
No. You print money. I like money. We shall make ours an ongoing arrangement. Now drop the gun! Have you ever seen anything so incredible? The data on this would be worth millions. You know how it is. City's about to explode, and you can't put a price on life. Good luck!
Nikolai!
Jill!
Go after Nikolai! He's got the vaccine!
What about you?
We're running out of time. I've got this.
No, you do.
Look, just so you know, this is the last fucking time.
Well, it's the last time only because this is the final boss. Hadn't this been the final boss, you would have had to face him again. This may look cool and all, but Jill is picking up a weapon that is probably like 2 times her size and 3 times her weight. The floor literally cracked when she fired it and she just handled it like a beast. It's still getting sent.
Come on! Next time, take the fucking hit!
That is why you should have saved the stars line for this moment. Damn you, Capcom. Don't try to fix what isn't broken.
Oh no.
You're not going to stop. Promised you this, didn't I?
No! Do you have any idea what you've just done?
Does it really matter? It's too late to save the city, like I said.
Ordered me to reduce Umbrella to rubble.
10 minutes until missile impact.
The missile has launched. And that is my cue. Goodbye, Miss Valentine.
So I see this is another game where the antagonists will waste unnecessary time to kill their biggest threat when they just need to pull the trigger. Saving the hero at the nick of time cliche.
Jill! Shoot him! I can't! I'll hit you! Do it! You have to! There's no other way! Take the shot! Carlos!
Hey, I told you I couldn't leave you in a Carlos's world. That would just be too cruel. What about him?
Why'd you do it?
He told you multiple times. Money speaks in this kind of business, and greed will make you do the worst things possible. Doesn't matter what happens unless he gets paid. I would think that's obvious.
There's a price tag for everything. Even letting the world burn.
Yeah, when it comes to greed, sure. But what is the point of letting the world burn when there won't be any reason to be rich when survival comes first?
I'll pay you whatever you want. You're a fool. You're a fool! If I die, you'll never find out the truth.
You could just say part of it now to entice Jill to take you with her. I guess I'm using too much logic in a Resident Evil game.
Find out the truth.
I don't mind a little detective work.
Yeah, but what's the point of starting fresh with no clues on where to go or what to do if you could just get some info now and finish the mission much sooner? I wouldn't be surprised if we see Nikolai again. I mean, he did have another helicopter right behind the primary one. Who's to say he wouldn't just use that one?
There it is.
Look at the speed of this nuke. They're still in the city. You're telling me this nuke didn't catch up to them? I call bullshit on that. Also, the wind and the pressure should have dropped this helicopter to the ground.
Finally over.
So long, RC.
I felt empty and cold as the heat from the blast washed over us. All this death wasn't caused by a monster-making virus. It was greed. Human greed. I decided then and there, the ashes of Raccoon City would be Umbrella's ashes too. I would end them, once and for all.
So this is typical foreshadowing 101. You can bet your ass we will have another game of Resident Evil where Jill and possibly Carlos as well will take on Umbrella. It's a game I would like to see, of course, but this isn't a sin or a merit. Really? That's the kind of cliffhanger we'll get? What a waste.